Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie, Esther here, and today I want to talk to you about the Red Forest visual update as the next part of this Realm Beyond reworking of the maps. Now, it's been a long time since we've had a map reworked. I think that Haddonfield was the only map that got reworked all of last year. So King and I did that interview with Matthew Cote, and he had made it sound like the Realm Beyond was coming to a close, and perhaps some of the realms weren't going to get reworked at all, and it had been shelved. Obviously, we're waiting on the Red Forest map to be reworked, and then the Swamp would be the last map that would be part of the Realm Beyond to get all of the original maps reworked. Now, I had suspected that the Red Forest realm was going to be the next one, and I meant to make a video about it. But after the interview with Matthew, it kind of sounded like maybe it wasn't going to happen. I'm very pleased to see that they are continuing with this, because I think that all the maps do deserve to be reworked. And so we got this as part of the developer update for February, which I already made a video about. We got these glimpses of what the new version of Red Forest maps will look like with Mother's Dwelling and the Temple of Purgation here. Now, the reason why I thought that this was maybe going to be the next map to get reworked is because I had noticed a tweet last year by this company called Room 8 Studio that does outsourcing for game development, and I stumbled upon their tweet showing assets that they had already reworked for Dead by Daylight, which I didn't realize. I thought all this stuff was done in-house. But if you go to their ArtStation portfolio, you can see here the work they've done for Dead by Daylight, reworking the car crusher and the statues for the RPD, etc. They've done work for them. And when you click on the link here, I started going through this and seeing things that I had seen before, such as this is in the bottom of the Badham Preschool, the furnace down there. We have the lion statue for RPD, unicorn statue for RPD, the stove inside of the clown's caravan wagon. And I was just amazed at all this work that they had gotten done outsourced for these assets and maps. But then I stumbled across a couple of things that I had not seen before, such as this teddy bear and this doll head doing whatever it's doing here. And I thought, is that supposed to be the plague? Like if somebody was making a doll of the plague's head with the vomit coming out and the headdress. That was the only thing I could come up with. And there's more of the caravan that they did, the top of the car crusher. This is all the work that they have had outsourced by this Room 8 Studio. So these, obviously everything else here we have seen other than this puking doll head and the teddy bear. And well, now when we go back to what we have seen today on the developer blog with the looks, the sneak peeks at what the refurbished Red Forest is going to look like, well, when you go in here, you see inside of Mother's Dwelling, there's just a ton of teddy bears everywhere. We have, just on the post here, there's 3 or 2 in a doll alone. And then over here on the mantelpiece, we have another one here. And then there's something on this side here too. More dolls and teddy bears everywhere. I think this one actually is the culprit of what we're seeing in the Room 8 Studios. I think this is probably the one here. And yeah, so I don't know. Is the puking headdress doll gonna appear on Mother's Dwelling, or is this gonna be somewhere as an idol to the plague on the Temple of Purgation map? It definitely embodies vomit to me if you look at it, but it has all these nails in it and the mouth and stuff with all these tendrils, and then the crown, and the one eye is blind also. So this has to be some kind of an idol for the plague, right? Anyway, I thought that was interesting. I thought you might find that interesting, that you would get an up-close look at some of the detailed assets and an idea of what work goes into refurbishing all these maps, all the little details that have to be created and modeled and inserted into the map. So, you know, next week is the PTB, so we should be seeing the new version of both of these realms of the Red Forest, and look forward to seeing what they look like. But, you know, that's probably your closest look at some of the assets up to this point. Look forward to seeing the rest of it in the future. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you so very much for watching. As always, I appreciate the time you spend here with me on my channel. And don't forget to take care of each other in and out of the fog, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.
It's a Gen Rush life for us. It's a Gen Rush life for us. Set a hiding, we do gens. Set a randoms, we got friends. It's a Gen Rush life.